How we doing, guys? How are we all? This is Long-Haired Yeti. This is not Yeti. This is a recorded message. Please leave a message after the beep. How are we, guys? Hope everyone is well. I am just going to. I'm eating at the moment, and as you know, I don't like doing that on stream, so want to be careful. And big up Stephanie. Stephanie, how is your alcohol, Stephanie? Are you still believing that you can beat us? Are you still having that belief? Because your beliefs might be under the sea like me at the moment. And yeah, so big up to everybody. Make sure I've got everything on. Yeah, everything's good. And I am actually downloading Black Ops, so I am going to have the watch along on, but I'm not going to be massively watching it. Big up Bargav, hope you're well, matey. And yeah, so I'm going to sort of look into that. Let me just get the game on. Get the game on. Right, where's that fucking thing gone now? It's just. Hope everyone's well. Hope everyone's had a good week. And, watching YouTube. Same shows every night, pretty much. But must entertain some people, I suppose. Right, so let's have a look. So we've got England, and Albania. Right, okay, so there we go. Oh, we're already started. Well, of course we are, but it was me that was late, wasn't it, really? But hey. Big up Carl Rossi, how you doing, mate? Evening to you as well. Game On was a great TV show. Yeah, it was actually. I did enjoy that. In fact, I enjoyed Samantha's anus. Was it Samantha's anus? Yeah, she was awesome in it. She was. Was it Samantha's anus? I think no, it was Samantha Janus, wasn't it? That's right. Yeah, Samantha Janus. That's what I meant. That's what I meant, guys. It just the other thing just kind of slipped out. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, yeah, was good anyway. But never mind. Just a faux pas. The faux pas. And Carl and Cork, he's lost his name. Hope you're being okay. You seem to have had a bit of a quarrel. Nah, I ain't had no quarrel, mate. Nah, no quarrel, bro. Nah, I'm all good, matey. All good. No worries here, matey. I'm fine. Right, okay, so we are watching the game now. We've got a chance here with Roy Keane. Kane, hero. Whatever his fucking name is. Right, okay, so got the match on now. So I am actually watching it as well. Let me just turn the sound down altogether. Altogether now. Right. Okay. There we go. Derriere. Yes, that's what I meant. Derriere. That's the kind of words I use all the time. Big up, Steph, and I'll hop on if you want. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what am I... got about 96% of the Black Ops down at the minute. Whether I'm going to do that or not, I don't know. But yeah, did you see Wood's New Zealand goals? They were all headers like everyone in here. Yeah, absolutely, mate. He's absolute class, isn't he? What's your thoughts on Gyökeres? On this Gyökeres thing? 75 million could be up to 100 million. I can't see that happening. What you think? I can't see it personally, but I think it's a little bit of lazy journalism. I mean, look, Nuno has got Portuguese tags, hasn't he, I suppose? So, I mean, I suppose you could look at it like that, couldn't you? Right. Okay, so I'm going to invite the Colster in because I am kind of eating at the minute, so I might have to go off the stream for a little bit while I just have something to eat because I've left it quite late. I didn't feel like eating anything. You know how you have them times where you just don't feel like eating anything, and then all of a sudden you get to the point where you're going to do something. You're like, I'm fucking hungry. I want to eat something. So yeah, I'm having one of those kind of days. But how is everybody else? How's your weekend gone and everything like that? And I'll be in a second. Right. Sup, laddo.
Oh, fucking hell. What's the crack, lad? You alright? One sec.
I'm alright, thank you.
Jesus, my headphones are turned to max. Hold on. Now,
I've got 3 beers in the actual fridge. I've just gone and got another 4. I've only got a small fridge, so there's no way ever that for another 4 will go in there. So, yeah, I'm
how
good,
many
mate.
how many can you fit in that little fridge down below you?
4.
4.
That's like a push though, because one of them tries to like get out the door. So if one of them's here now, it does try to fucking escape. You just go, get in there, you little bastard. like I used to do with my ex when she was being problems, tie her up and shut her in the cupboard. Whenever she tried to sort of get out, I had to slam it on her head to knock her out to make sure she stayed in there.
Yeah, Yeti problems, man. Yeti problems.
Seriously, not really. Not really. Disclaimer. I did not do those things.
The amount of times I've had to say that on your behalf in your chat is getting too much for comfort now. It's getting too much.
Oh, mate. Lewis Skelly scored.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, just now.
Oh, well, there we go, man. Next star boy, I guess. Yeah, star boy.
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it?
No, he does look proper. He does look a proper player, though. He does look a proper player.
He looks decent. I mean, I don't want to talk Arsenal. I'll leave that to the other 568 channels that have done it the same way every day this week. But yeah.
Well, but what about 569, mate? Come on, that's the key number there, man. That's the magic number.
Yeah, mate, I just got it off the top of my head, mate. I just went for a term. Well, big up Neetrim. How you doing, matey? Long time no see, mate. Hope you're well. And he's on Twitch, and Cork is in the transport pod. I make a point of ignoring all transfer rumours. Learned my lesson with this years ago. Only the foolhardy let themselves get excited. Yeah, it's exactly what I said, mate. I'm not going to get excited about it. If we do get Gyökeres, that is a massive statement, isn't it? Massive statement.
Well, I mean, that's one of those cases where even the rumor is almost like really fantastic alone for yourselves. Like, I mean, considering where you were last year to be in a position where you may finish, third, fourth, and then be linked to people like that. Welcome to the big world, mate. It's awesome. Like the current big world that it is. You know what I mean? It's positive. It's positive in and of itself that you're linked to these people, man. You know what I mean? It shows that Forest are fucking doing madness this year. Fair play.
No, absolutely, 100% on that one. And cupboard love, literally, allegedly, and beaming down to Planet Yeti. Watch out for those molecules, and absolutely. And Neutrinium says, "Yeah, I hope you are well. I'm all good, matey, and I hope you're well as well. It's been a long time since I've seen you. I don't stream on Twitch that much, to be honest." I'm only doing it because I'm like trying to grab the views and like grab all the money and stuff like that. I think I'm learning from bad people, to be honest. But that's where I'm going now.
Yeah, if you can't beat him, join him, mate.
Exactly. Well, I can definitely beat him. I just got to catch him.
Oh, stop, man! Stop.
Oh my days! So, what have you been up to, mate?
Man, I've just been working. I've just finished up now for the week, so
Oh, nice one. Nice.
That's why I'm fucking here to have a bit of crack. So you know me now, man. I stay away from having drinks during the week, so like I condense it all into the weekend of having the crack on.
Yeah.
Because I don't enjoy going out with amongst people anymore. I've had my time in my early 20s and late teens, and now I just want to stay home. You know what I mean? Hang out either with the wife or on YouTube with you lads, and specifically only with you guys in this community here. That's all I need, man. I'm a low maintenance worker, so all is well with me, mate. How are you? How's things? How's Freddie as well? How's Freddie? I haven't seen him in a while.
Freddie's absolutely sound. Everything's going well with that. Me, I've had a bit of a sort of blow up, blowout, and all that kind of thing, but what that is, I have no idea. It might just be time of the month, mate. It might, I don't feel any blood there at the minute, but I think that's because it's pure alcohol anyway. But it's just one of those things, isn't it, really? But Stephanie says 36 subs away from 500 subs. Absolutely. Cheers. Hit that sub button, guys, and get them likes up. And, look, at the end of the day, the week's a difficult one for me because I could kind of be live all the time and stuff like that, but I have something that kind of holds me back from doing it all the time. I don't know what that is. I can't explain it at all. I need to be more like the others that just shamelessly go live all the time. That's what I need to be able to do. But yeah, I just can't. I mean, every time I woke up this morning, I'll go on Indiana Jones and I'll put it on Twitch and I'll put it on YouTube, or I'll go on Patreon. That other one I've got, I can't remember what, Pantheon. And I could do that every single day, really. But I don't know, just spend the day doing nothing or sitting watching UFC, basically.
No, I get you.
UFC, to be honest.
It's one of those things usually, and I'm kind of the same. Not obviously in the exact way, but late at night, if you're having trouble sleeping, you have all this motivation for the next day. Like, next day I'm gonna fucking kill it. All that sort of stuff that you have in your head. Then when it comes to the fucking day, when it arrives, you're kind of like, you're just procrastinating all day. Yeah, I don't know why, mate. Because you should do it like during the week. You know that too. Like, play games during the week.
Yeah, I've always had this. It's the same when I've been doing writing and stuff like that. I've always struggled badly with writer's block as well. And I think it's the same thing with like this thing. And as you know, I fight against like jumping online just to say, "Oh, we might be signing Jokeres," or I fight against doing that because I just don't think it's fair on the people that sub to you. Because they're going to see the notifications come through and stuff like that, and it's like it's a maybe. It could happen, it might not. You've also got that other guy, Semi-Kilsoy or something, which apparently we're looking at as well. I've never even heard of the guy, to be honest. Never heard of him.
No, you don't want to be shameless, mate. I mean, anyone nowadays who's reporting on all these rumors when it's clear and evident and obvious that all these journalists are just doing it for fucking gaining traction and everything else. If you regurgitate that as a YouTuber when you're supposed to be like, a real voice for the fans, like you need to take a good hard look in the fucking mirror. Do you know what I'm saying? It's because it's pathetic, because we know what it all is. We know what it all is. It's just a game fucking clicks, and none of it's even wrapped in any sort of realism anyway. You know what I mean? Anyone who has a chance of leaving will be linked to whatever club seems appropriate, whatever club's fan base is growing with an online presence. That's why Arsenal were the biggest, magnet towards those journals and all that sort of stuff, because our retarded fan base lapped up every single time. So, to be a YouTuber and regurgitate that, it's even more shameful, in my opinion. It's even more shameful. So I'm glad you don't do it. I'm glad you don't do it.
I'm not. You're not going to get me doing that. If we actually sign somebody, then yes, probably we'll say that, but not in the other way. Stephanie says, "Love your video shorts this week." Yeah, the thing is, it's like I'm using this StreamYard now, and it does like this AI pick of as long as your stream don't go over 2 hours, it basically AI picks out certain things. And I tell you what, I swear Tony Claude Gunner's working for him, because the clickbait titles it comes up with as well. He's pure Tony Claude Gunner. Big up to Tony Claude Gunner. But yeah, it is. It's pure. I mean, I've got some from the Man United Leicester one, because that one was about 1 hour 30. But obviously, that's me and you. That's why I was asking the other day if you was okay with doing it, because
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I do say some wild shit after a few drinks too. So yeah, I don't mind, man. You go.
I don't know what it's actually sort of pulled up, but from now on, I'm going to do like the real deal and the final whistle. I'm going to do it for 2 hours. Then I'm going to get everybody to say, right, we're just going to nip for a break, and then I'm going to start it again for another 2, because I think getting some good shots off that will be fucking really good.
Yeah, you definitely will on that show, mate. You might implode the internet with that fucking show. Like some of the shit we say on that, like fuck.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you're watching England, Albania?
Yeah. At the minute. Scalpers, what about the rep result, Cole?
I presume it means Ireland. Yeah. 1-2-1 against 1-2-1 against Bulgaria. Yeah. Well,
All
Mate,
right,
I'll be
yeah.
honest with yeah, Scal, I'll be honest with you, I don't really watch Irish football. See, you may not know because I only met him recently. I'm half French, half Irish. My accent doesn't make it obvious, but when it comes to international sports, I usually naturally support France because I was
You
born
want?
there. So luckily, I don't have to deal with the torment that is watching international Irish football. Thank fuck. So yeah, but no, still good. I don't know what it is about Ireland. We always seem to be drawn against Bulgaria, San Marino, fucking who else is it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's either Finland or Norway. Or every single qualifiers, tournaments, whatever it may be, friendlies even. It's always the same thing. But, yeah. Big up, Antler. How are you? How's things, mate?
Yes, Skelly's the best left back. I mean, fairly decent. Final whistle shorts would be fire. Absolutely. I need to get them going. Definitely.
I'd be scared for them. I'd wake up the next morning very scared.
I love it. I love it, mate.
I know you would, man. You don't give a fuck. I do, though.
No. They'd be absolutely pure, wouldn't it? Well, at least if I did shorts, I'd be able to remember what actually happened on the show.
That's very true. Man, we have so many golden fucking 2 hours of conversations on that show. And we wake up the next day, we don't remember anything on it.
Yeah, definitely. There's big up Yeti and Amaron, I believe that's supposed to say. And fair enough, mate, says Scald. Yeah, well, Anthony says Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. And Scald says, I double up on Ireland and Italy, both low par now. Yeah, England's 1-0 up now, but 34 minutes in? It's a bit of a fight going on and stuff. I don't see a great deal different to what I saw under Southgate, to be honest, apart from the fact we're winning, I suppose.
Well, yeah, that's the key difference, isn't it? It's key. The key thing is the difference of winning, but yeah, I don't know, mate. I'm just I'm not into international football aside from the US.
Nah, me neither.
I'll tune in, but I only hopped onto this to have a chat with myself, man, have a bit of crack. I'll be honest with you. I have no interest in the football at all, but I have it on in the background, so at least you can see a bit.
Yeah, well, I didn't expect you would. I don't really. I'm not massively interested in all these kind of things. Scouts is Tuchel out. Yeah, yeah. Fucking Tuchel out. But actually, there's one thing. Brian Clough would have been 90 years old today. If the legend himself was still alive, yeah.
Oh, well, cheers to him. Cheers to him. What a legend. What a legend.
Absolutely. Cheers for the memories. Cheers for the history. Cheers for, in some ways, sort of making me the way I am, because I'm very straightforward, very honest, very same way as what you was. So, yeah, big up to you, man. Every single fucking time. Absolute legend.
I must say, I've discovered so many funny moments because of Mark Crossley retelling the stories.
Yeah,
on YouTube Shorts, mate. Every time.
He does a good impression as well.
He does. I cry when I see him. I am crying. He must be. He has to be the funniest manager of all time. He has to. He has to be. Has to be the funniest manager of all time. I don't think half the time he was actually intending to be funny. Really, though, he actually meant what he was saying. That's what makes it even funnier. That's what makes it even funnier. Oh, Jesus. Stephanie says no United players featuring, so not interested at all. Oh no, you've got Rashford, I suppose. When Tuchel starts wearing a waistcoat, it's over, says Stephanie. And Anthony says, I got the wrestling on, watching it with my 9-year-old son. There's a woman fight going on. My son just said, bloody hell, Dad, that woman a fat bastard. I did tell him off. Chip off the old block there, mate. It sounds like it. Oh, stop. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, my days. That's absolutely insane, mate.
Don't ever let him watch the 145 pound division of the women's MMA, mate. You'll have a fit.
Mate. So, I mean, basically what I've watched is I was really disappointed in Shara Bullet. I get that not Diamond Dallas Page, that's wrestler, isn't it?
Michael Venom Page, bro. Michael Venom.
MVP is it? But yeah, Diamond Dallas Page.
No, that clip that now. That's a short. That is a short.
It's a start, isn't it? Yeah, I get that MVP is a tough character, but try and do something, man.
Yeah.
Even if you get cracked out, try and do something.
The one thing I would say about that fight was Shara Bullet versus him. Like they both have similar styles in a way. Shara typically is more aggressive by nature, and he's the young lion coming up, right? Michael Venom Page is like, I think he's like 38 years old. It really should have been up to him to push the action. I think so. I think both of them should have. Don't get me wrong. Both of them, when you're in the octagon and you have
against anybody else, I think they're lethal, pretty much.
100%. But it was almost like I thought when I saw that matchup first and I saw the fight, it was a really bad style matchup. It was too similar.
Yeah.
It was too similar. Now it's still an interesting fight for someone who loves striking. Big up Pepsi, mate. But still, I think it was more on Shara. But did you see Shara's retired, mate?
Does he what?
He's retired. He's retired because of his wife. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I feel a bit bad then for him standing off, obviously.
Well, no. I mean, he's fought most of his career with one eye anyway. But apparently, I think he's like 26, mate. He's very young.
Fucking hell, that sucks. He's got a glass eye, hasn't he?
Yeah, well, it's like I don't think it's glass. It's just clouded.
Take it out when he fights.
Huh?
Can't he take it out when he fights?
No, but it's not glass. I think it's his real life.
Leave it on. Hey, I've just got a great idea. If he takes his eye out and leaves it on the opposite side of the octagon, he can watch what the other guy's doing from behind. That's a bit horrible, really. But actually, I'm watching SmackDown Live 2, way more entertaining, and this show and DDP LOL. And Stephanie Gressis, Luke Littler last night was unbelievable. 10 180s in 10 leg final, plus 9 of the MVJ, MVP, DDP. It could be better than Phil Taylor. Well, they were saying the other day that Phil Taylor would beat him, but, I don't know. Phil Taylor's good, don't get me wrong, but there's always going to be somebody else that comes up that's better, isn't he?
That's darts, is it? Darts, yeah.
I watch some of it every now and then. I don't mind darts, actually. I quite enjoy it, to be fair. It's quite a skillful tournament. I never forget the time I was trying to teach. I did that where I put the dart under my leg and it double 20. Fucking brilliant shot. Wasn't meant in any way, shape or form, but it was a good shot. And my brother tried to do it, and he did it, and there was no dart. Went to the board, and it was stuck in his fucking leg.
Jesus Christ!
It was stuck in his fucking leg.
I may say it must be some mad night when the Yeti Bros go for a few drinks. Jesus Christ!
No, I've done some fucking mental stuff, mate. When I was on the phone to a mate of mine. And his mum wouldn't let me talk to him, and his mum didn't like me anyway. And I was pissed out of my face. And I was going, let fucking talk to me, and all this, that, and the other. And I just lost my rag. And all 3 guys that were there was like trying to stop me going to the door, and they was just dragging off me. They could not stop me at all. I was just gone. I was absolutely gone. Fucking crazy strength.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That retard strength, I call it, when you hit that
It is retard strength, yeah.
It is, though, right? When you hit that certain number of drinks, you just go fucking pure fucking... You go down a syndrome, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, he's just one of them... It's like if I'm trying to lift something or something like that, and then basically I'll just lose my temper, and if I lose my temper... I managed to be able to lift it. I mean, as soon as my temper drops, my arms just snap it off. But yeah, at least I can lift it for the time being.
It's like watching it's like watching too much Dragon Ball Z, mate. You're going Super Saiyan to do that strength. It's just
yeah. Anthony says, can't watch England. It's depressing. Remember keeping it real. Keep it Yeti. They up to you on that, matey. I knew you'd start saying it eventually. Beer retardants are tough to stop. Yeah, you're right there, Stephanie. And Pepsi kind of looks like Yeti. Kind of looks like darts player Ryan Searle. I don't know who Ryan Searle is, mate. I don't watch a lot of it. Who's the baldy bloke who looks like Jez? The Dutch guy.
I don't watch.
Is that MVP? Is that actually MVP? I don't know. Cause I don't. I mean, I used to really enjoy it back in the day, but I don't really watch a lot of it now. To be honest, it's more like a spectacle. To be fair.
Yeah. No, I was never into it myself. Yeah. I was never into it. Yeah, which is surprising, given how much time I spent in pubs growing up, but never got into it myself.
Yeah. So, I mean, and then you sort of like move on. I mean, the amount of times I watch UFC and the battles that aren't supposed to be good or, you know, a sort of thingy, they're brilliant. They're absolutely fucking cracking matches. They are. Did you see the Taffer against Tessie, whatever his name is, fucking banged him out right straight, didn't he?
Oh, mate. I think it was Justin Taffer, yeah. It's always a card, and especially the whole fight cards, are like fight nights, and all the MMA stands, they're all complaining about the card, and like they always end up to be the best fights you'll ever fucking see. Finishes after finishes. Like it's insane. This now I know you're probably not. I don't know when was the Duplessis v Strickland, but how many UFCs ago that was. But there's a UFC London this weekend. It starts at 8 p.m. The main card starts at 8 p.m. our time tomorrow. For once, yeah, that should be a bit of fun. It's not the best card, but then again, it could deliver.
Is it? What time will it finish though? Because I could actually do that on a private stream or something. I don't really want to tread on anyone who's doing watch-alongs. I don't know though. I might
do your own thing, mate. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Mate, do your own thing. This in YouTube, mate. Everyone does their own thing. They do.
This is true. True. Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about anyone else because they don't worry about you. Put it that way. Everyone does their own thing.
Good point. Good point.
UFC. So the main card starts at 8 p.m. and it should finish around 11 p.m. our time.
UK right, that might be all right then.
Sorry, Irish time. No, UK time. I had to throw that in.
A bit late for final whistle though, but I suppose you could watch a lot of it on final whistle while we're doing that. I suppose. Bullseye was awesome. Sunday after, it's brilliant, wasn't it? I used to love that. I used to absolutely love Bullseye. That bloke in one. That's a special tea set. Where did they get all those like prizes from? Because there was the shittest prizes you could ever want in your life, weren't they? Well, that's a ceramic teapot. It's like, what the fuck is that all about?
Is that for real? Is that what they used to offer? I've never seen it.
If you ever seen Bullseye, the prizes are absolutely shit. And at the end, it was always a motorboat. Even if you live in the middle of if you live in Nottingham, it was a motorboat every single time. Michael Van Gerwen in his 30s, that's it, yeah, he's pretty decent as well, isn't he? No, that darts player is called Pebblehead, the one that looks like Jez. That's about right, isn't it? Catch you later, guys. Catch you later, Steph. Make sure nobody puts anything in your drink and you start thinking that Man United are going to win Forest again, because it's not good. It's not good for you. Take care, Steph. And wow, I won a motorboat. It was mad. Or it was a caravan. I think it was a caravan as well.
Well, at least you can rip up the Trent, mate, if you ever won a motorboat. Absolutely rip the Trent up, like. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You always had the partnership though of one person that was decent. There was either one person who was decent at darts and one person that was good at questions, or you had one person that was ish at darts and one person who was thick as shit. You know, who couldn't answer anything.
That'd be us two, mate.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, I'm good at darts. I don't know about you.
I'd be shit at questions, mate. I'd be retired at questions. That's what.
Yeah, that's right. Busfair own bendy bullies. Yeah. What about when they did the spelling things? Spell encyclopedia, and then bully would go across the fucking across the bottom of the screen in that book as the fucking spelling came up at the back with that look on his face as well.
I need to watch this. Man. I need to watch reruns of this crazy shit. Fucking hell.
That looked like something else, actually, didn't it? Yeah, that didn't look like it was.
That's a different type of bullseye, mate. That's a different type of bullseye.
Yeah, that wasn't good. And yeah, bus fare home. The best one was like they'd have like, right, okay, you've got £10.50. You've won £10.50 or £25 or something. You can bet all that, and you can go up against Bully and see if you can win the great prize. Let's go to we'll just go to an advert, and I'll count the money. It's like, what, £10.50, and it's like 5 minutes. That'll take you a long time to count, won't it, mate? It's like what's his name? The comedian, the Bolton guy, Peter something.
Peter Kay, is it?
Yeah, Peter Kay. It's like him. He says, "What's it in, Jim? 2p's?" Oh, mate, that was good TV stuff. Then there was some really good stuff on. Actually, 3-2-1 was decent as well. Dusty Bin. That was all right.
I know it's unrelated, but like, because TV now for me is absolute. It's unwatchable nowadays. Modern TV programs. Me and my wife started rewatching Father Ted for the first time.
Oh my days!
Oh my
fucking days! Hey, your assistant father.
But mate, it's insane how the comedy holds up. It's not just down to nostalgia. It's actually the comedy actually holds up. You're still laughing.
It's the characters, isn't it? It's the characters.
Oh, stop! It's fucking unbelievable. We were howling here last night.
It's brilliant.
Howling. And we had to watch it for, I'd say, it's probably been 10 years since we last watched it.
That was back when you had decent, good writing for comedy as well, not just putting things in just because you think it's funny. They actually had really good writing. Evening, Mama Flossie, hope you are well. Yeah, that was when you had like really good writing. Even in comedies, you had good writing as well. The Only Fools and Horses episode, some of them was absolutely awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Because back then you had to stand out based on talent, whatever your field was. Whereas now you get shoehorned in with who you know as a connection, and number two is if you're fitting an ideology or a social standpoint. That's what gets in now. In comedy, drama, whatever it may be, which is an absolute dagger into the heart of the arts, and it's sad. That's why you're not seeing that in good of quality these days. Even films, films are gone to the dogs these days.
Yeah,
I don't remember being moved by a film in fucking God knows how long. I really don't.
No, I don't. I can't remember the last one that actually moved me at all. To be fair,
me neither. I'm constantly looking back at old stuff. I'll just stay in that.
Even horror movies, there's none of them that really sort of like afterwards. You look at like the old Nosferatu. I mean, it was awesome. It was really scary, really sort of chilling and all that kind of stuff. And they seem to have just sort of like lost that part of it now. And just don't really have. I mean, look, it's not massively important to have a great story, although I personally think it is, because I need to be engaged, which is like what I was saying to you about the UFC. Just going on to another subject, this like touching gloves before rounds and smiling and laughing. Nah, it needs to be gone. That needs to be gone.
There was one fight, I can't remember who it was. I cannot remember. I think it was two Brazilian guys in the UFC.
Come on if you want, Mama.
They were hugging, touching gloves, hugging 3 times every time a round started. Every single, I swear to God, it was ridiculous. It was almost like, hey mate, do you want to upload this on Pornhub gay section? Go ahead, because it's almost as bad. It was almost borderline, it should be on that server, right? And I remember Dana White coming out saying afterwards, like, because the fight obviously ended the decision because they weren't going at it, like, and he was like, he was saying, Jesus fucking Christ, mate, we at the end of a fight, shake hands at the end, just fight when the bell rings. I couldn't imagine me personally. Listen, I'm no badass, but I couldn't imagine when a fight starts that you're all happy, happy. Hey, how are you? Yeah, and then all of a sudden you're supposed to fight. Then 5 minutes later, you do the same thing. I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
I tell you, the stance I take is the Nick Diaz or Nate Diaz stance. It's war from the get go. It's you're my enemy until maybe after.
What is his Poeton Tan?
Just death stare the whole day. Yeah, walk out to your tribal fucking blackened music and just stare your opponent down.
The problem with it for me is this, right? How can you believe? I mean, at least boxing always had it right. How can you believe that somebody doesn't like this character when he's going, hey, we're having a good fight, hey, and then touching gloves and hugging each other? I mean, it was absolutely pathetic. I was like thinking, you know what? And I'll be honest, I was actually thinking, Duplessis, bang him out. Just bang him out. Please, just bang him out. Just get him out of there. Seriously.
I agree with you. And look, I love sportsmanship, and that's one of the reasons that actually made me fall MMA about 16 years ago when I was like 14 or 15. I loved it because it was like these killers going in, but yet they were respectful, cordial, and all that sort of stuff. I love that. You be a killer, but also be respectful. I love that. But at the same time, there's a limit to everything. I mean, you're in a fight.
I'm not saying like going up to you.
I'm not saying that either.
But,
I'm not saying you're saying that at all. I'm not saying that you're saying that at all. But at the same time, I don't want people to.
That might be quite entertaining. If he kicked him in the head and his head actually came off, actually dislocated and went flying into the crowd, and whoever catches it gets the bonus from Dana.
If you watch, you've probably seen this back in the day. If you've seen do you remember Paul Daly versus Josh Koscheck? And Josh Koscheck just completely no-hugged him the whole fight for 5 rounds.
Yeah, he always did that, didn't he?
He was. Paul Daly was like a mini Tyson from the UK. He'd spark people out, and he couldn't get his game off. And at the end of the fight, right, when the bell rang at the 5th round or whatever, 3rd or 5th round, he fucking walks up to Koscheck and just clocks him from the side.
I'll have to watch that.
Mate, I'll send you the clip. Dan Miragliotta gets him in a choke and just drags him like he's a fucking little child and pulls him away.
Really?
My God. Mate, I'm going to look at that. I'll look it up now because I will.
Yeah, definitely do. Scout says everyone's on woke watch with movies and shows now. Jay, in the moment they'll get preached or lectured in the dialogue. Yeah, well, I mean, Netflix is the worst for that. I mean, that new show, Adolescence, they put a white guy in the position of it when it was actually a black lad that actually did the murder. But yeah, it don't matter, does it? Let's get on with it. Tired of that shit, to be honest. Might hop on in a bit. Mama says, Mama Flossie. It's in the Discord. I've dropped it into you. Let's have a look. 'Cause I ain't actually seen this, and there's no volume on it as the other.
I don't know. They're probably it's from.
Let me just. Oh yeah.
It's quite funny, lad. It's so funny.
Well, he's a big lad, isn't he? Miragliotta or whatever his name is.
He's like 6'5" or something. It's huge, man.
It's awesome. It's awesome. I don't like the fact that he's laughing though, like a smug little git. You know what? I could not stand that guy, Koscheck.
Koscheck. Oh yeah, man.
You know, in the Ultimate Fighter, when he was doing what he was doing. The only reason he did that was because he had that other guy who was backing him up all the time.
The big. Are you talking about season 1, the first ever season?
Chris Lieber. Yeah.
Chris Lieben. And but he was boys with the guy who made Chris Lieben go crazy. Do you remember this, mate? This is old. Koscheck was boys.
Sleeping bag as well, didn't he?
Yeah. There was a guy called Bobby something. He never made it in MMA, but he was an absolute fucking dickhead. And
I think that's why he didn't make it. I think that's why I would imagine that's why, because they have a certain persona of fighters, don't they?
Yeah, no, they do. Yeah, that Bobby guy was all talking. He was a fucking dickhead. I have on box set the season 10. Do you know Rampage versus Rashad, which was crazy?
Yeah. Watched them all.
Yeah, me too. I love. But the Ultimate Fighter nowadays is awful, but back in the day, man, it was so fun. Yeah,
I like to watch it and like see the ones that are coming through. Like same with Contender Series, and then if I'm watching like a fight night or something, and it's one of them from Contender Series, like Almeida, for instance.
Yeah.
You know, or that the wrestler, I can't remember half of the names to be honest, but the guy Bo Derek, I think it is.
Bo Nickel.
Bo Nickel, that's it. Who the fuck's Bo Derek? A woman, isn't it? That's a female, though.
No, but the redhead lad, yeah? The redhead lad.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
Very good wrestler. Always been a wrestling champion and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Mind you, some of them come into it with that kind of thing, and it's all right. You can just be a wrestler. But if you're going up against someone that's going to crack you once and knock you the fuck out, there ain't no point in being able to wrestle.
That's the thing, and that's also so scary with the new generation of specialists, I would say, because someone like Bo Nickel, I think he's like 26 or 25, who's been regimented, he's like a regimented US freestyle wrestler coming into MMA. He clearly knows he has to have some sort of striking on board when he goes up the ranks, and I've noticed the UFC are taking him. I won't say they're cotton wrapping him. But they're shepherding his way up, like the way they did with Sean as well.
Yeah.
Very careful, which I have no problem with. I don't want it too much because that's too much like boxing. But at the same time, it's not so bad for now. These guys, if they have the time to work on all the things they need to work on with their absolute regimented things like specialties like wrestling or jiu-jitsu, whatever it may be, since they were 2 years old, that is so scary. What the next goal may be. Like what the next the next upper echelon of MMA fighters could be incredible. I would love to see Bo Nickel win his next 2 or 3 fights, and then face someone from the Eastern Wrestling Bloc. Like Hamza Chimaev, someone like him. And they have a pure wrestle off, mate. I know it'd be boring for the casual viewer, but I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it.
Yeah, I agree. Pepsi says Matt Hughes v Frank Trigg 2 has always been my favourite fight. I think my favourite, probably one of the ones I really liked, was Stephan Bonnar against Forrest Whitaker. That was an absolute war, that was, wasn't it? Not Forrest Whitaker, fucking.
Oh my god!
I said that last time, didn't I? Forrest Whitaker. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh my god.
What's his fucking name? Oh my days, Forrest Whitaker.
Oh my god.
Oh man, I'm fucking crying here now, man.
That's done.
It's ridiculous.
I tell you why I'm done, because you did it last time as well. And it killed me equally as hard, man. Oh my god. Oh, fuck's sake, yeah, man. Hey, I am never going to apologize about a typo again. I swear to God. Forrest Griffin for those listening. Stefan Bond. Forrest Griffin.
Weird God. I bet you knew that was coming as well, didn't you?
Did he get the lazy eye after or before the fight, Forrest Whitaker?
I don't know, mate. I don't know. Scout says 10 with Dudley Moore. Yeah, that was it. That was Bo Derek, wasn't it? And you're hilarious with these names, mate. Yeah, he gold. All round the neck.
Scotty's killing me, mate. He's killing me.
Oh my days! And I also like the fights with Chuck. It said Chuck Norris and Chuck Liddell. Chuck Liddell and Tito Ortiz and all them kind of fights as well. It was all good. But the thing is, that was what I noticed now is, you know, when you get a fight that you think this is going to be the fucking business, this is right.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't live up to it at all.
Well, it's kind of like sometimes when do you know when you see like a Champions League final, for example, and it's very tense. Do you know what I mean? I think like the UFC nowadays.
You ever been in a Champions League final?
Say again.
You ever been in a Champions League final? I don't know, mate. How you know, that's all.
As if I can't watch them. Anyway, I come up with a different analogy for so I can't be baited. Like, but you know when you watch like a big tense game, you know,
yeah,
come up against each other very, you know, they don't want to make a move to lose. That's the same thing with MMA.
Tactically,
because MMA now has gone so big, whereas back in the day it was like, you know, it's still the underground up until about at least 10 years ago. It was still kind of an underground thing where a championship fight really wasn't the world audience grasping thing. Nowadays, so a championship fight is like the whole, you know, in comparison to what it was before, the whole world is watching. You know, So I think that's why it brings in that intensity, and it's boring. I get more excited about fights like, honestly, I say UFC London tomorrow night. That I'm more excited about that than I would be the next title fight. I'll be honest.
Yeah. I'll ask you what the lineup is in a minute. Remember Chuck's comeback? That was so bad. Yeah, no. I think the worst thing is when they're sort of like seen as the big thing, like Adesanya and all that lot, and then you see their demise, and it's just like, man, this is crazy. But I don't think it's their demise though. I just think it's the ones coming up are just getting better. There's better fighters coming up all the time. And Scout says low blow. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? That was a low blow, to say. But yeah, I mean, there's been some awesome fights that I've seen over the time. Chuck Liddell was like what got me into the UFC, what made me enjoy it. Bisping, I liked. From Ultimate Fighter and stuff like that. I still say that fight against Dean Henderson, if he listened to his corner, Dean Henderson's the goalkeeper, and
I won't laugh. I won't laugh at that one. That was close. I won't give you that. I won't laugh.
Right. So basically, he's like his corner. Bisping's corner was telling him stop going to the left. Stop going to the left, and Bisping didn't listen to him at all, and he went to the left, and Dan just gave him a right fucking hammer straight into the head, knocked him straight out.
Do you remember the follow-up elbow to the ground? That was the most brutal thing I've ever seen in MMA.
Yeah.
He hits him with the overhand, the famous Dan Henderson overhand, and then he jumps and leaps with his elbow.
Oh, yeah, he was proper. He meant that fucker, didn't he?
Bro, I remember being, I don't know what age I was. I was probably 15 or 14 watching that, and I was like, I screamed, mate. I stayed up all night to watch that fight, and I was screaming, like a little bitch that I was. I thought I witnessed my first death, like on camera before I discovered cartel videos and all that, which my friends unfortunately sold to me. But anyway, that's a different. Yeah, we're live. Hello.
Some of them are absolute class. I mean, some of the knockouts you've seen, like the one from I can't remember the guy's name. He just kicks the guy in the head. I can't remember who it was. He fought earlier on.
Do you remember Edson Barbosa versus Terry Etten? That spinning wheel kick knockout.
I can't remember. I've probably seen it. But I've probably actually seen it. But
you definitely have. Yeah. You definitely have. Terry Etten was a UK fighter. I think he was based from.
I'm on about the one that fought against Colby Covington and absolutely battered him. What was his name? The black geezer. Dunkley or something like that, is it? Or something like that?
Oh, Buckley,
that's it, yeah.
What's his first name? I can't think of his first name. Don't be careful how we get. I just be careful of what first name you pick. Joaquin. It's Joaquin Buckley.
Joaquin, that's it, yeah. Boris Buckley.
Joaquin Buckley. Oh
my
God. Man, you're killing me. Mate, no, you're killing me tonight, bro.
Oh my days. That one was absolutely brilliant. There've been one or two. I mean, look at that. I mean, that is a real shame with Bullet, to be honest. That double backhand. That was amazing.
That was amazing. I remember I set up for that one. I watched it live on the fabulous, totally legal link that you gave me, which I appreciate. I was screaming at 4 in the morning watching that. Oh man, what? Okay.
It's a mega loss, that is, losing Bullet.
It's a huge one, mate. The whole aura he had, the whole look he had, the backstory and everything else,
He's taking the pirate persona as well, which I thought was really good.
And it suited him perfectly, mate. And besides, the most important thing, what a fighter he was. What an absolute fucking banger of a fighter.
Oh, 100%. Totally. He's an absolute killer. Yeah, maybe that was taking some point into the MVP fight as well.
I'd say probably, he probably felt his limitations maybe in that fight. I'd say he probably felt his limitations where he goes, shit, this is a problem now. And obviously and the whole entire time he was fighting, the doctors would have always been saying to him, like with Michael Bisping as well, because Michael Bisping got his guy fucking Dan Henderson.
Oh yeah.
The doctors were telling him not to fight, and when you have self-doubt, plus you have medical professionals telling you that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know what my biggest before I go over this, but my biggest shame or my biggest regret of not seeing fight anymore is what's his name? Magomed Sharapirov. Do you remember him?
No.
You will when I send you a clip. Tall, lanky bantamweight fighter.
Full of clips, I have.
I'll send you more. Magomed Sharapirov. He looked like Borat with a beard. He's from Dagestan as well. From
sounds familiar. Name sounds familiar.
When I send you a clip, mate, you'll remember when you see him. He retired. I don't know why. He retired too early after his first ever loss. He was sparking lads out left and right and center. But he retired, and he went on to be a doctor, super, super intelligent guy and all that, fair play to him. But my goodness, mate, when I show you a highlight reel of him, you will be crying when you see him. Under his skull, do you remember Magomed Sharapirov? Bantamweight fighter. He probably will, I'd say.
I probably do know who it is, because I've been watching it for quite a while.
I know.
As you know, I ain't the best with names, so I'm certainly not going to do very good with that one.
Totally understand.
Scout says, remember Ronda Rousey giving it the bigger and then getting put in her place sharpish, swift fall from grace. She was a one-trick pony, though, wasn't she? She was that judo throw and then that arm bend, and that was it, pretty much.
She was also, for a judoka, Ronda Rousey is not a very nice sportswoman. I didn't appreciate her conduct in the ring,
Nah.
especially for being the first, kind of flag bearer for women's MMA. She really came across like an absolute gal. I'm not being funny. She really was. She wasn't a great person. I didn't like her, especially coming from judo. I did judo for I'm not a judoka. I only did judo for about 2 years, and like it was really instilled into you to have a massive amount of respect and everything else.
Oh yeah.
She came across like an absolute prick. I remember when she bet Misha Tate. Do you remember Misha Tate?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Where I kind of started going off her, to be honest, with the Misha Tate thing.
Yes, but I think they had a fight previously in Strikeforce, and then they fought again in the UFC after Ultimate Fighter, whatever. And Misha's a sweetheart, but
she's a genuine person, Misha.
Massive,
yeah.
Absolutely, that's the vibe I got anyway. And at the end of the fight, I think she won. I think she won by armbar. If I have to guess, I do not know. You can look it up. Misha went to shake her hand. She just pushed her hand away and walked away, like kind of rolled her eyes, like after beating her. I don't like that. I don't think if your moniker is being a true martial artist, if that's your only thing, you're a dickhead. And she comes across.
I
so bad, mate. I'll be back in 3 seconds.
No worries, mate. And armbar, it was always that armbar, wasn't it? Every time, and she didn't represent well. And I like Ollie Holm. Yeah, Ollie Holm was decent. Yeah, she was very. I don't know if she's finished now, but yeah, she was good. What's the score? Says Dow. 1-0 England, I think. Lewis Skelly scored. Earlier on in the first half. Yeah, it is. It's still 1-0 Lewis Skelly goal. And can you remember when what's her name? Fucking hell. I'm terrible with names. The Brazilian lass who beat her, but I think it was her last fight, I think. Was it her last fight? Or did she try and come back and got beat again? But the main one. The main Brazilian lass. I cannot remember her name for the life of me. Carl will know what her name is, but I don't. It's not Andre. Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, Amanda Nunes, that's it. MLS get in, says Dal. Amanda the Lioness. Can you remember what she said? What she started shouting when on the microphone as Ronda Rousey was leaving? Go back to your movies, you fake, or something like that. It was go back to your acting, you fake. And then she was saying, look, we don't have anything or like that to fall back on. She's got everything. And in my opinion, Ronda Rousey was a made fighter anyway. The UFC used her in that respect, I think. That's just my personal opinion. I think, like you got certain pop stars like Britney Spears who they build up and build up and build up and all that. I think Ronda Rousey was that for the UFC.
Fair.
And I was just saying to Scald, when she fought Amanda Nunes and Amanda Nunes battered her, can you remember what Amanda Nunes said on the mic?
I don't remember.
Go back to your movies and be a superstar. You've got more than we have. You get out of here, sort of thing. You don't belong here, and all that kind of stuff. She proper let her have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. She just did a Roadhouse movie or something, didn't she? I don't think she was doing a Roadhouse movie or something. I don't know if she was actually in it though. Oh, that was a shit film, to be honest.
What? No, she was in Fast and the Furious. I think she was in one of the Fast and the Furious.
Was that it?
Conor McGregor was in Roadhouse. Did you ever watch Conor McGregor in Roadhouse?
I didn't like the film. I thought the film was stupid. I thought McGregor with his normal McGregor just swanning around like crazy with his hands going all over the place.
Hey, fellas. What's the fucking story out here? What's going on here? What the fuck is going on here? Lad, he didn't even try and change his accent a little bit.
He was exactly the same, wasn't he? I think he said that when they said they were going to cast him. He was like, "You can cast me, but I'm being myself."
Oh man, I
Not
was
changing
crying.
it. He's even doing that swinging arms every time he's walking around and stuff. It was
He's
fucking
mental.
hilarious.
He is a fucking crazy bastard, like.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, you first and foremost, you have to be a crazy bastard to do what he's done in MMA. Not always. It's not always good, but in his case, fair enough. You have to be a crazy bastard to be as successful as you are. You certainly have to be a sociopath, and you certainly have to be a crazy asshole to go into the U.S. government and start giving your opinion what should be done. Do you know what? I respect it. I respect it. Whatever. This isn't about being a fan of Conor McGregor. I respect anyone that has the balls to go and do what they believe in. That's all I'm saying. You know?
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that.
But he's wild. But he is wild. He's so wild.
He's off. The thing is, when you're like that, though, sooner or later you are going to meet the fist, and you are going to get the downfall. Unfortunately.
Yeah, it'll take a gun, I'd say, to take him out of it. It'll take definitely a gun, not a fist, to take him out of it, man. That lad is...
yeah, absolutely.
But he's a madman.
The thing with what's his face? What was his name now? Fucking Nerman? No, what is it? Khalib, or is it something?
Oh, Habib Nurmagomedov. Yeah.
I can't say Habib, that, but Habib. That thing with that, he took that well too far, and Habib, he wanted to kill him. He actually wanted to kill him with the stuff that he'd been saying and stuff.
He fucked up. He totally fucked up with that. But you remember, like, it was the most, well, providing you're into dark humor and all that sort of stuff. The press conference leading up. No, you're a whistle. You're a church humor type of guy, you know. But as long as you're kind of
keep it respectful, keep it Bible, mate.
Keep it Bible. I'm saying that every time, mate. I'm saying that every time we jump the screen. But if you're Arabic,
chat, mate, before you carry on.
Sorry, of course.
Tailored, her opponent says scowled. Yeah, there was definitely tailored. Sorry, tailored. I liked Gino Carino. Don't remember her.
She was awesome. She was awesome.
Yeah, I don't remember that one. I have a strong. Send me some clips. I have a strong remake filter. No thanks. I don't. You tell me how many remakes are any good. I can't really think of many of them. Game needs more goals, says Borgav. Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's just typical England, isn't it? Score one goal and that's it. Mind you, they are fighting quite hard, Albania. I like IG girls with big asses that would never talk to me. Well, there's plenty of them, mate. Plenty of them.
Yep.
McGregor loves Trump's work ethic. Yeah, well, that's his opinion. Fine for him. McGregor and Trump are being accused of sexual assault. Yeah, accused allegedly. I suppose. Allegedly.
It is true.
McGregor will be the first Druid president of a united Ireland. Mark my words, I tell you. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine, like, if he was like going to be the next like governor of Ireland, he's going to walk into that place like this. We're not here to take part. We're here to take part. Can you imagine it?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. You know, I'm sure, and I understand on the kind of the preface of it all. Everything looks very shocking for the people that are used to like the normal accordance of politics. But unfortunately, what happens is when normal people and especially working class people's opinions are constantly shut down and put to the ground and all that sort of stuff. It takes someone like a McGregor. I'm sorry to say to all the lefties from America, because I don't mean this to be insulting. I truly don't, because I understand everyone has their own perspective, and I'm not aligned left, right. I wouldn't hold my flag up for anyone. I really wouldn't, myself or my loved ones. But what happens is that people like Conor McGregor start to make sense in a country like this. Conor McGregor is a human being. I don't rate the guy.
No.
There's a lot of horrible things he's done in this country. We can
yeah.
see it. There's video evidence of it, all that sort of stuff. Unfortunately, what he said in front of Trump and in front of office is true in Ireland. Right?
Mm.
There's some madness going on. There's a lot of people coming in taking advantage of a corrupt system. It's not the people coming in that's to blame. It's the system that's in place for them to take advantage of. Should be the main focus point of our blame, right? Number two, same thing in America. If you have even the slightest conservative view for the last, I suppose, 8 years, 12 years, you were kind of shunned. Your opinions were deemed invalid. What does that do? That pushes people towards a certain side of things.
Yeah,
and it takes someone on a political level who is as brash as Trump, and I know he bothers a lot of people, but at the same time, it takes someone like that to kind of champion that and not give a fuck about what those other type of people are saying.
Yeah.
And therefore, that's what happens. So next time, my advice is for anyone who's on the other side of things. I'm a centrist, mate. I pick and choose. I'm a fence sitter when it comes to
well, there's nothing wrong with that at all.
The left, you go. I like freedom of expression, but I also like this, that, and their family value, whatever it may be. I pick and choose. I am not right or left. I couldn't fuck. I would never bear a flag for right or left in any political in Ireland or America or England. No, because none of them have it all correct. It's always a bit of both. Always works out, in my opinion. Anyway, I may be wrong.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if the left, the far left, I would say, ever comes into power again, whether it's in Ireland, England, USA, whatever, just let the other side speak and voice their views, hold the conversation with them without labeling them, putting them into boxes. This, that,
problem, isn't it?
Because that's what can push people to be kind of extremist, which is not good either. It's really, really not good. But you need to let people speak their mind. Because I've had some issues with people recently, and I realized to myself after with the aftermath of the conversation I've had with said people, if I was even 1% more retarded than I already am, and Lord knows I would say to you all, I am retarded, right? If I was only 1% more retarded, I could end up doing something stupid. I could end up being very, very extremist in my views because of how you made me feel by merely asking a question. By merely asking a question or just slightly disagreeing without even wanting to convert you. Just be patient with the other side. And that goes to the right or the left. Just listen to each other. We're all humans living under the same fucking flag, whatever flag that may be. Be patient with each other because you're all living together. Shut the fuck up.
That's to be honest, that's what should be winning out in all of it, humanity. And that's the problem. I mean, and at the end of the day, you can say what you want about the people that's in charge now, but the way it was going, you created that. You created that somebody was going to come up and have to do something like that. And the thing is like, I'm neither left or right. I'm my own thoughts and feelings, and I judge things in this way or that way. You don't need to be labelled left or right. And that's the problem nowadays, because ever since social media, you can either be on this side or you can be on that side. And I was looking at a thing today, and some lass was saying, I'm getting fed up of having dates now and having to ask somebody this kind of question. And I'm like, well, you shouldn't have to ask somebody that kind of question, because what these people that's in charge want to do, this is what you need to understand. Any of them, I don't care who you want to name, any of them that's in charge, in power, want to divide us all. They want to divide us all. Don't let them fucking divide us, because divided, we fall, mate. We fall. So we've all got to stick together on a humanity fucking level and stop fucking focusing on a centre character and actually focus on each other. That's what we've got to do. That's the way that we'll get this world sorted out. It won't get sorted out if you stay left and he stays right, and because you're never going to get on. So you're just dividing each other, be it gay, straight, black, white, whatever. We're dividing each other all the time, and we need to stop it, because otherwise, if we don't, then they are just going to get exactly what they want, which is going to be civil war everywhere, and everything is going to go to shit. That's exactly what they're doing.
Spot on.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was meaning by saying at least no matter what side you're on, let the other side speak when you're in that situation where when you're conversing with someone, because it doesn't happen now. It doesn't happen now. It doesn't happen now. If I mention, for example, honestly, I'm not being a dickhead, right? But it hurts the fuck out of me when I say this. I'm not saying this lightly. I could have a conversation with someone that could have been a longtime friend, even a family member, and say, for example, they have a view of somebody, and I go, well, on that topic, though, like this is what they were saying. I would even preface it in saying, I don't love this person. I'm not behind this person. But on that point, they're not saying there's nothing wrong with that. They will automatically go, you're a sympathizer of that person, or that person, they're horrible. How could you even agree with anything they say? No, that's not the right way to look at anything, ever. What they say is what you judge on, right? That's what you look at. What you look at, no matter who it is, whether it's fucking Trump, whether it's Biden, whatever left-hand side of things, where it's, I'm going to talk about our government right now, which is the most fucking, it's the most corrupt thing known to man. I know you know this in the UK as well. It's one thing.
I've seen it. I've seen that thing on the TV the other day in Dublin.
It's one thing communism in the UK. They want ultra control. They're installing cameras now here for the first time, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, that's great. That's great." Cameras, ultra control over what you do. Next thing it'll be fucking
out for it by being stupid. Basically, the thing is, right at the end of the day, Scout says I'm centre fluid. Yeah, exactly the same as me, I suppose. Found guilty in court of law, both in the US and Ireland. I'm not going to keep going on about this, to be quite honest with you, because at the end of the day, you're talking about left and a right wing. It's all the same fucking bird. They belong to the same bird, and we're the ones that are ripping each other up in all this situation. We're not doing anything. We can't do anything about it. The people in power can do anything about it. And we're just dividing each other. And while we all fall out with each other, then there's no point in even carrying on. We're fucked. We're finished.
It is. It is, and it's the whole two-party system in general, which is in place all around the world, whatever way you like to look at it, whether it's 3 parties in your country or 4 parties, it all essentially is a division tactic. It's all so simple for them. We make it so easy. We make it so easy for them to go, well, I'm going to have this flag. I'm going to have this flag outside my door, and that person's going to have that flag outside their door. And the thing is, they'll stand for points that they may not even agree with on this side. They will stand for opinions on that side that they may not even agree with. But because that's their team, it's almost like they're fans of a Derby club on Derby Day. Sorry, 2 clubs on Derby Day. It's like they're fans of Arsenal v Tottenham, right? It's Arsenal v Tottenham. So no matter how good of a performance Tottenham do, the Arsenal side will go, shit no matter what, and vice versa as well. And we get nowhere when it comes to real issues, and it's so fucking annoying. Whatever way you align.
That's the only.
I want to finish one last thing, and if you don't mind, I apologize. I'll shut up for the rest of the whole fucking thing. Yeah, my thing is, I don't give a fuck about whoever is sitting there on a fat ass paycheck. Yeah, I don't wish any good or bad to anyone, whether it's Irish politics, English politics, American politics, French politics, or any other country for that matter. They all can go fucking do their own fucking thing for all I care, right? At the same time, I will always voice my opinions in my centrist views for what it may be. And I'll take good points if the left say good points, if the right say good points. I have no bias. I am centrist, truly. And I pick and choose what's the best argument from that side, and I hopefully merge something together in my head. That's it. So I just want to make that very fucking clear, because I know what's going to happen is, if people are listening to this, how many people are here? 6 people. The 6 people that are probably here are going to probably put me into a box and put you into a box.
That's what happens. That's what happens.
And it's so frustrating. I've lost, literally, mate, and I'm saying this because it's very close to home. I had a very casual conversation with someone who I was very close with, and I didn't even think it was that deep. And they literally fucking attacked me. And I was being very
It's
even the way I'm
pathetic,
talking to you.
to be honest. They're just leading them, though. They're just leading everybody.
Yeah, may I ask you, the way I've expressed my views tonight, has any of that been aggressive?
No, there's no aggression. You're annoyed.
No.
You're annoyed at
No.
the way things are going, same as I am.
But that's the way that was the way
and I see it all the time. I see it all the time, constantly. This is why I've left social media altogether, because I see it all the time, constantly. And look, if you like me as a person, but don't like one thing that I'm going to say, then fuck off. Fuck off.
I know.
Seriously, look, everybody, I'll get into a debate with somebody and I will talk to somebody, but don't expect to browbeat me or turn around and go, oh, well, you just said this, so you're that. I don't belong in a fucking box. I break boxes open, yeah? I don't belong in a box, so don't try and put me in a fucking box, because then me and you will have a real fucking bad time.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, you even by asking questions about the state of politics in the world, when you're talking to people that for me, in my perspective, I was talking to people that I didn't know were regimented in a certain alignment, right or left, whatever it may have been. By the way, I've fallen out with both sides. That's the funniest thing. I've fallen out with both sides because
I think it's pathetic, to be honest.
Man, honestly, I'm sitting there going, what is the point of being a human anymore? Like I get why it's a bad reference, but no, it's a perfect reference. I get one of my most legendary families.
Who wins in this whole situation? Who wins in this whole situation?
The top end, the ones in control.
The people at the top, the people that have far more than what we've got, or anything like that. The people that are making the decisions, they're the only one that's going to win. You ain't going to win.
We make it so fucking easy for them, and that's what pisses me the fuck off so bad.
I agree.
We do their dirty work. We do their dirty work for them. No, I know you agree, man. I'm passionate.
That's what I'm not doing. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not getting involved in it anymore.
Me neither. No mas, no more. I'm done. I can't do.
At the end of the day, we live in different countries. Some of us live in different countries, and all this, that, and the other. I'll have my views. You have your views. I'll keep my views to myself. The biggest problem is social media. Because since social media, everyone wants to jump out and go, oh, I'm voting for this person. You should never be telling somebody who you're voting for. It's got nothing to do with anybody else.
Exactly. It's no one's
and as soon as you start doing that, that's when you fucking start dividing each other, and you're dividing each other all the time. And where do you think our future is if we keep dividing each other? There ain't no future. Future's done.
There'd be no one left, mate. There'd be no one left. There'd be no one left, literally.
And the people that are rubbing their hands are the people that's fucking setting all this up and going, oh, let's watch them all. In a sense, it's like the bloody Hunger Games. Just getting a load of people in there and going, right, you lot fight it out while we just sit at the top, earning all the money and getting everything out of life, while you lot just sit and concentrate on your next door neighbour because he don't agree with the shade of your dog or whatever. It's fucking stupid, man. Stupid. I understand where you're coming from, Dal. I can see what you're saying and all that kind of. I understand where you're coming from, but if we don't come together at some sort of level, then we might as well just fucking give it up now. We've just scored again, by the way. Harry Kane.
Have you? Fuck you, Harry Kane.
That was a nice goal as well, to be fair.
Yeah. But you know what? The worst thing is, since we started speaking politics, there's people we all love in this chat. Yeah, we. That's
what I mean. I don't want it to be people falling out with each other and all that, because there's no point in it.
Do you mind if I just say one thing? But
we're not going to get anywhere by falling out with each other.
Yeah, no, you're either with or not. No, I disagree. I'm just going to drop. I'm not going to talk because I'm after losing family members to this. I'm not going to lose friends on YouTube to this either.
Nah.
I'll be hanging from a rope if that happens next.
Exactly. This is just no point in it. There's just no point in it.
Anyway, did you listen to any good music lately? Because you can't talk about
because there's not going to be any kind of solution here. whatsoever, and that's why I always have an issue with it. You just fall out with people that you get on with, and there's no solution. There's never no solution.
Let's not even address that, but let's just say it shouldn't even come to that. That's the worst thing.
No,
it shouldn't even come to that.
That's unfortunately the strong-mindedness of people, and the fact that you have social media, so you find a team to connect with. I mean, the only division I have in my life is football teams. That's it.
Yeah, me too.
Pretty that's much it. That's the only division I want. Football teams. Don't like your team. I'm Forest. Hate Derby. That's it. That's the only sort of thought and mind of that I have. You need to stop getting too enveloped in it, because it's not going to do you any good.
Yeah.
I don't get involved in anything I can't change, and I can't change any of it. So there's no point in bothering with it.
Either can I, mate. Either can I. But at the same time, the last thing I will say, I have said this for the fourth time, but the last thing I will say, the sixth time I will say it, but the last thing I will say is that people coming together and discussing things is the foundation for change and for betterment of human society, and it always has been. To put that down is at a major risk for the worst people on planet Earth that have already everything in existence, monetarily, property-wise, and everything else. Don't give them the power. Talk to your brothers, talk to your sisters, talk to your friends, that even if you don't agree with them, don't shut it down by saying you're this or you're that because you said this.
Nah, you won't put me in a box. You'll never put me in a box. Well, you will, but I'll get in a box eventually when I die. But that's the only box I'm going in.
Yeah.
Another division I do have is music and stuff like that. Obviously, there's certain music I like, but I won't fall out with somebody over the fact that they like Oasis and I don't.
Of course not. And that's the way politics should be, by the way. That's the way politics should be. It should be like, I prefer Blur or Oasis.
They do it all on purpose. They do it on purpose anyway, Cole.
My point is,
they do it all on purpose. A load of people that's divided will never stick together. Who wins out of that? Governments. Because you'll never focus on what they're doing. You'll always focus on what the people you're against are doing. And that's why social media was created in the first place, to create this division. Who drops these fucking words on social media and then they get hashtagged and all that kind of stuff? And I don't know who it is, but there's a certain person that probably does. And Scout says, so is this the people's front of YouTube or YouTube's people's front?
No,
YouTube has ever done for us. Well, lots of things. Social media is a curse on society. 100%, mate. 100%. The billionaires Yeti, which now are extreme right-wing jerk-offs. Well, whatever wing they are, let's just leave it there. Yeah.
There's no such thing as a good billionaire anyway, left or right way. So I agree. I do agree with you. There's no such thing as a good billionaire.
Wing or anything.
I'd even say millionaire. I would even say millionaire. I don't think there's a good millionaire. I don't even think there's a good millionaire on planet Earth.
The thing is, the people that run this world are absolute arseholes. And like to just fucking, that's probably why you've got all CCTVs. It's not so they can catch people doing things, it's so you can fucking watch it happening. It's their entertainment.
They probably jack off to every fucking clip on the London subway, mate. They're wanking each other off, mate. That's what it is.
Anyway, and finishing it, I'm not falling out with anybody on anything like that. And like you said, Dal, all love, mate. Absolutely all love. That's the only way we get through this. All love, mate, and just love your neighbour or whatever, and just get on with things.
Absolutely, mate. Dal, you're a legend, mate. I've known you since early days League Owners chat, and you've been consistently the soundest motherfucker I've seen at that time, all the way till today. Mate, listen, it would take a lot more than that to fall out with each other. My point is just let us discuss. You have your views, even if it's totally opposite. I know deep down you're a good guy, so who cares? We'll love each other anyway. Next time we're watching Arsenal together, we'll have a laugh, and that's the way it should be. So I'm making it. Big up to you.
Totally.
All love to your family. Dal is a fucking legend He's a
100% football and gaming. That's where I want to keep it. Football and gaming and things like that. Still not got that bloody Call of Duty down. But 96%. Oh wait a minute, it's just gone. Hold up. I ain't just deleted it, have I? Fuck's sake.
Oh no, that's you haven't.
Have I just fucking deleted it? That's stupid. That is really stupid.
No, you didn't.
Nah. Oh my day, that's insane. It's the same one that I had before, so I didn't have to delete it. I didn't have to uninstall it in the first place. See, I'm just a general fuck up anyway, so nothing's ever going to help me.
Why do you think we get along so well? Why do you think we get along so well?
I'm fucked up. So I've now got it down, so we can sort of play zombies at some point.
Stream that. That's gonna be fucking fun, man.
No, I'm gonna be shit. He'll be carrying me. Have you seen how he plays? He's fucking brilliant.
I have done, man. He's a wizard at COD, man. Like I think he's ranked number one. Quality. He's ranked number one in all US, man. 100%. He's the best player in the US.
All you're gonna get if we're streaming together, it's gonna be don't help me out, mate. I've got zombies everywhere. That's all we're going to get on the stream.
I'll be there with pom-poms in the background in the chat going, yeah, guys, kill those fuckers.
And Dal will be like, what gun you got? And always went, gun? I've got a fucking knuckle duster. Fucking zombies. Scout says, are we doing the double over United? You feeling it? You know what? The thing is with United, they do seem to have like a thing on us, but I think we're just like we're a different animal this season. And I think providing things go well and providing there ain't no silly sort of refereeing shit, as I always say before a game, I want it to come down to the game. And I want it to come down to the two teams and which one's the better and not some silly decisions. We should beat them. We should 100% beat them. But that don't always say that that's what's going to happen. So you can never kind of call it in that respect. Am I confident about our team at the minute? Absolutely. 100% I am. Totally. But I won't draw myself into a situation where I just go, oh yeah, we're going to absolutely batter them. Yes, I've had a laugh with Stephanie saying that we're not going to beat them and all that kind of stuff, but that's what it is. It's just a laugh. He loves Britney Spears, still my pal though. Hey mate, don't call me toxic. And billionaires win in the end, lads.
Very good. Very good. Very good, man. I rate that.
It's the only song I could actually think of. Yeah. Come on, Dal, hit me, baby, one more time. Love you, Dal, says Cole. Absolutely. Love you, mate. And true Cole. Love all you, man. Love all you, man. I don't want to see any of you falling out. Oops, he did it again. That's another one, isn't it? Yeah, he did it again. Love you too, bro. We are far more the same than we are opposite. But to be honest, mate, my country's really hurting right now. I get that. Mine ain't exactly fucking doing amazing, to be fair. But
and the thing is, it's all relative to each person's life. That's the thing, and that's why I could never be in a position to judge someone outrightly on their views, because your life and your socioeconomic. Oh my God, socioeconomic. Your economic standpoint is so different than everyone else. Like it's your opinion is relative to you and your family and how well you're taking care of your family and all your needs and all that sort of stuff. And it's so different from person to person that how could I ever, or you or anyone could ever judge me, or I could judge you. It's very narcissistical to be able to judge someone on that. That's the issue I have.
Yeah.
Fair play to Dal. I can clearly see he has different opinions, and you know what comes with love, and that's why I respect that guy. That's why I massive respect. I have more respect for someone who aligns differently ideologically with me and can still be cool. than someone who is like, it pretends to be your friend. So that you're a G. I love it.
It's the sign of being grown up in common sense, basically. It's not as simple as that, really.
Yeah.
Sorry, lads. Long phone call, says Mama Flossie, and haha, and big up AFC always, and Yeti and Cole, big up to you, mate, as well.
Big up, brother. How are you?
You're on the phone to Eddie Howe again, Mama. I watched Gold, I had a real good chat. Lol. Hey, that's what we need to talk about. Fucking Newcastle lifting that Colesberg, what's it called? Colesberg, Carabao. Yeah, that was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. Gutted I can't get any shorts off that. Well,
all I'm going to say,
I did it myself, but.
I'm so happy that I was able. I just sat here. I had to watch it. I remember I had my laptop up. Yeah, I didn't even have it on my phone. I had the laptop up, just sitting here, and I was watching the game. And I just watched Newcastle just want it from minute one. To minute 95, they did not stop. And you know what? That shows to every fucking team in the Premier League or League, the Championship, League 1, League 2. If you have that attitude, yeah.
Well, that drive will get you through, definitely.
Exactly. It was mercurial to see, with obviously brilliant players as well that we do have. What a performance! I was genuinely happy.
That's what I said to Big T, though, isn't it? I said to him before we fell out that basically football. One of them who's in Hot Fuzz's channel, but I said to him, it's like football is more mental than it is physical. If you haven't got the mental aspects of going up against somebody, you won't be able to physically do it. It's the same. It's the same situation if you're like me, for instance. If you're digging a hole and you can't mentally continue with that, your head goes first. It's the same as fighting. Your head goes first, and then your body follows. It's exactly the same. That's where you give 100%. Up. And Oregon Goose says, "Get my backpack on for the Yeti and shit, lol, right? And pom poms and Calvin Klein's cork, corbob, definitely the corbob, fucking hell." The Colesberg Special Brew Cup Major Trophy, that one, absolutely. AFC always. What I find is how disgusting Skelly got racism online for being picked for the England squad. Absolute scumbags. I can tell you what those scumbags did. That celebrating the goal for England. The thing is, though, what you got to understand is people are doing it because it keeps getting noticed all the time and it keeps getting put in big lights. So you're getting more people doing it because they know they're going to get their names in lights for doing it. And Toxic lol and only Calvin's doll. And don't tempt me, you sexy bastard.
Sorry, me and Dal are just being gay right now, as we always do. Go on, Dal, you sexy bitch.
To me, like I say, to me, it's like the serial killer copycat. He does it because of how much notoriety the serial killer gets. It's exactly the same type of situation.
Yeah, me and Dal have started this homoerotic behavior. I don't know how many years now. It's been going on about at least 3 years now.
Yeah, you've been in a relationship for about 3 years.
It's very funny, man.
It's only an online relationship.
No, bro. That just shows how straight I am because I'm comfortable with myself to be gay for a joke. I mean it, Dal. I totally mean it, bro.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from. But I don't think our opinions are that far off. No, I don't think they are.
Probably not, man. Probably not. It needs to be like we need to have a beer together and talk. That's the way. It's like via text.
Yeah, that's the best way, isn't it? Yeah,
of course. Come to Ireland, mate. Come to Dublin. Mate. Come on.
I can't, mate.
No, but
Or do you mean Dal?
I take
Oh,
Dal
do you want to make your gay relationship face to face, do you? I mean, if that's the case, then that's fair enough. Jay, I tell you, Dal, do you want me to bring you in and I'll leave? So,
well, yeah.
It would be like getting a room, wouldn't it? I suppose.
Well, I mean, if you don't mind,
Yeah.
Just saying. I just feel like pins and needles in the back of my neck from my wife there, just like going, "Hey, stop being gay! Stop being gay!"
Yeah. Every time you get on stream, you all of a sudden the gay comes out. What is going on, mate?
Shit. I'll work on that. I'll work on that, my dear. I'll work on that. I'm so sorry.
I'll let it slip again like that guy did when he dropped the soap. Well, Dal will be here in the summer. We could all meet up for the day. Yes, he is coming around, isn't he? Remember when Robbie Fowler had an online relationship? Yeah, well, you mean when he was snorting?
I remember him doing the line on the pitch, all right, which was hilarious.
It was when he got done for taking cocaine, didn't he, or something? And there was a joke like, can't take a penalty because every time he gets near the line, he'll start sniffing it.
Yeah, and he did it as a celebration. That's a comedic mindset, that is, at least.
It is, 100% it is. Well, that's the end of that game anyway. England have won 2-0.
That was boring.
Didn't really look that much interesting, to be honest.
Mate, it just shows like the conversations that you have on your channel. Fuck the game. Who cares about the game? We're talking
exactly.
And it's not me.
Different things. You get to know people that little bit better and all that kind of thing. And unfortunately, there's going to be certain people that disappear from some of the things said or whatever like that. But those people weren't friends anyway, so what does it matter?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I'd hope that didn't happen to you, mate. Because it's really funny because that happened to me recently, as I said, with family members, and I wasn't even being aggressive with it. I was just asking questions, and I got attacked. Literally, I just got fucking completely attacked out of nowhere.
You will do.
Family members. And I was like, lad, like I'm only asking. Like I'm just wondering. I'm a learner at heart. I always want to learn. You know what I mean? So I always ask questions.
Yeah, you never stop learning, do you?
But if you say a crazy opinion that I don't, I'm like, oh wow, I never even
thought of that. We've had a few like edgelords before. Yeah,
of course we have. And I'm aggressive when it needs be, but not when it comes to like the situation of the world. Because I'm well aware that people have different perspectives and different things can make suit you and not suit you. But when you just ask a question, you're being attacked for it. That's where it really fucks me off.
Yeah.
It hurts. I'll be honest. But anyway, I'm not being.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I've been gay enough on stream. I'm not going to be even more gay now.
Seeing you, Mama, on August 11th. It looks like it should be in London on the 15th, 16th, and over the 17th. It should be a good visit, mate. Apart from the Arsenal game, to be fair. What odds do you get for a San Marino win? Are we playing San Marino next? Well, that game is done with my dishwater. Yeah, I agree with that. Copycat is a great movie. Never seen it, actually. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Nice one, Dal. Looking forward to it. And Cork, come on now. Been 4+ years, you cuddle bear.
You're right.
Nothing to be sniffed at, says Scald and Mama. I'll be in London August the 15th. I'll try my best to get there, but obviously I've got my cat here, so I can't really sort of travel out anywhere.
Wait, when is it? August 15th?
Yeah.
Oh.
Dal invasion.
I might be in London for that week for work. The weekend, I mean. Is it a weekend? August 15th. Let me look.
I don't know, mate.
I might be there.
I don't know what tomorrow is. No, August. Is it August 15th? Oh, no, I've gone backwards.
Yeah, no, I have it. It's a Friday. I'm in the UK. I'm in London Heathrow in the 16th, not 15th. Fucking hell.
No, you said 15th, 16th, 17th. So I mean, you're still probably going to be here at one point.
Yeah, I will.
When's the game anyway? When's the game?
But I don't know what games in August. I don't know. I'm there for work, man. I'm there for the 16th, 17th for work.
I don't know. Let's have a look. See what game it is.
What? It's like the pre-season tour or some shit.
I don't know. I think his parents gave him money to come over and watch a game, didn't they? I don't know. Dal will probably tell you better than me, but I'm sure it was something like that. Let's have a look. Well, no, it won't be on here, will it? Because the season ends in May, so it'll be next season.
Oh shit! Oh fuck no. That's sorry. That's a typo.
I'm losing the plot.
Oh, Dad is cracking me up in the chat, man. He's absolutely killing me.
Absolutely losing the plot. Me and Carl can go private chat if he desires. Yo, Dal, buddy. Yo, Steph. What's your cat called, Yeti? Freddy, mate, after Freddy Krueger. And if you ever met him and he scratched you, you'd know why. Stephanie, good thing I am securing my marriage as well, Carl, so you can be my side chick. Cat's called Freddy's Gold. Dal. And Mum Flossie, us too. You made him blush there, look. He just put Oric K. He didn't even manage to spell your name properly, look. He blushed there, look.
I'm flustered, man.
Pick the restaurant you'd like to go to, and we'll be there. Cool, like Freddy Krueger claws. Yeah, that's pretty much what. I'll tell you what it was. We got him, and me and my bro was like, "Oh, what we're gonna name him?" And I looked at his face, and his face looks very much like a, the Egyptian cats. Is it Sphinx? Looks very much like that. But then he started doing that with his claws. So there was only one. There was only one thing I was going to do. There's always going to be Freddy.
That is so
that was before I knew that when he actually scratches you, he goes straight down to bone. So hopefully it's a good thing he don't scratch me in a certain area, because I don't think that would be very good. He is known as Shady Circles at Stephanie Griffiths, and I will check some out to Dal and Steph and Perfect. So, yeah. So, basically, England's won 2-0. Weren't the most entertaining game, but it was massively entertaining chat, so it don't matter, does it?
What a convo. I have to say that. I don't even remember what he talked about, except for the last part, but... It was a flow. It was a flow of a conversation.
It was UFC. It was same as every single show I do. Really, it always goes into every, unless I'm doing it on my own. Obviously, doing it for a match. But
look, I'm an absolute fucking nobody. Yeah, I'm an absolute nobody. But I will say, the only
mate, you set that up. You completely set that up. I'm sorry.
I'm the worst bitch for setting shit up. I set people up to fucking ruin me every time. But I know I can't go serious after that. I can't go serious after that. So do you know what I mean? I had a good time, guys. Yeah, I had a lot of fun at Yeti, and I hope he invites me to the next one. What are you drinking, by the way? Is that Cruz Campo again?
Yeah, Cruz Campo. It's picked me up quite a bit, actually. I think I might be getting too much into the beer, to be fair.
Do you know how much of a friend you are to me, man, yeah? Do you know how much you are a friend to me, yeah? I fucking had to download
me because fucking Dallo started getting jealous, and then it'll all start kicking off in the chat then. Yeti, you bitch, leave my man alone.
I downloaded Discord for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? On my phone. That's friendship right there.
Absolutely. But I wanted to keep contact. So.
That app is really hard to use, by the way. That is so complicated.
It's not very good, is it?
I think it's awful, man.
Well, I mean, it's Instagram's shit as well, to be fair.
Yeah, but it's simple, at least, you know, for your
It's lazy. Yeah, but the thing that gets me about Instagram is it's lazy. And it's same as Threads. It's lazy. And you see certain things, you're like, oh, why can't I do that? It'd be so easy to just do that. Oh, no, but you don't want to bother programming that in because you've got women showing their fucking tits left, right, and centre on your fucking platform. So that sells. So who cares about, like, doing the proper work with it? You know? Just grind my gears.
Zuckerberg is a pure fucking prick anyway, mate. He's the one behind all that shit. Prick. Apparently
let me cover some of this chat again. Nightmare on YouTube. I need to get ticks figured out. And Edward Scissorhands is a bit long for a cat's name. Freddie, get better choice. Yeah, Edward Scissorhands. That's mental, isn't it? And Copycat 1995 movie Sigourney Weaver. Yeah, I don't think I've seen it. I'll have to put that one on my list of films that everybody tells me about that I never actually watch. 15th is a Friday. I'll be in London the 16th, and opening day is 16th. Perfect Call. Oh, well, that's cool. So basically, you'll get to see the first game of the season where it all goes wrong. That'd be interesting. Perfect Call and start of the season, lads. And why is nothing happening on my Bebo and MySpace? Is MySpace still around? Is it they still do MySpace?
Scott, are you Bebo? Is that like that's the Irish side? That was like our Irish MySpace back in the day. I know his name is Scott Belfast.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, mate. That Jesus Christ, I had that when I was like 12. I had that when I was like 12, 13. I had to delete it because I was so cringe on it. Anyway.
That was like the start of the things. Oh, mate, can you imagine the amount of shorts I'm going to get off this? Bloody hell. And nope. And,
no, yeah, you can't. I said so much crazy shit, bro. Now go ahead.
It's always on mine, so don't worry about it.
I'm joking.
I think Jez is going to try to get a group of us together for a meet-up. Has to be the 15th. Well, I mean, he knows. He's a whore, isn't he? So he knows a lot of whores, so he should be fine. And just kidding. Yeah, and I'll mark it down, bro. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that'd be cool, that will. Absolutely cool. Right.
Hey, mate, hold on. Oh, okay. No, I was just going to say. It's
stop it at about 1:55. Otherwise, I'm not going to get shorts off it.
My point is, yeah, I agree with you, right? But I was saying it's still very early, so let's keep going. But
oh no, I'm doing Real Deal after this. I'm doing Real Deal straight after this, but I've got to do 2-hour implements because they've asked my feedback on the AI clip thing, and I've said it needs to be longer than 2 hours. So they can do it on a 4-hour stream. But there's certain things that the AI thing will miss out. Like the thing I was saying about Indiana Jones whipping nuns' arses and all that lot. They didn't do that one, so I had to do that one myself. I'm not leaving that one out where I said that, like, whip that ass. Just drop your character back a little bit more, whip that fucking ass. And the thing is, you should be able to do things like that in games, but you should pay a penalty for it. You should pay a penalty for it. You shouldn't be able, you should pay a penalty for it, but you still should be able to do it.
That's awesome. You're doing the Real Deal. Are you going to have guests on as well? You're going to bring on people?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want to start on with me and you, and then we'll get Mama Flossie on, and then we'll just work it around like that, and just see how we go from there. Cut the stream mode, and lol says Dal, and smash up the lights. Big up Tony Claude, brother. Tony Claude, mate, I need to have words with you, bro, because I've started using StreamYard, and it's got these AI clips that pick the shorts, and the clickbait titles. They're just like yours. Are you actually working for them? Because the clickbait titles are exactly the same as your kind of thing. So you got like a side thing going on where you're passing them your clickbait titles. I think that's probably what you're doing, isn't it? But big up to you, Tony Claude. Big love all the time. Make sure you sub to Tony Claude. And beer, wine, and shorts. This really is the pub. Absolutely. That's what it was all intended to be. That's what it was made for. So, yeah, absolutely. Big up TCG at... Exactly. What the fuck was that?
Hey,
bro, you're right.
Hey, Forrest Whitaker, shut up, bro.
You're all right, bro.
Right, I'll see you in the real deal, bro.
Yeah, mate, I'm gonna sort that out anyway and get that sorted now. So if anybody, I'll drop the stream into the chat as I always do. So if anybody wants to come on,
send to me. I can put the link in the chat if you want as well. You know.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Stars Alive. Well, you actually know because there'll be a different stream on it. Well, the thing is, you can actually reschedule studios now, so you can just set it up like that. Stars Align in Claude and Carl Arsenal had another merch drop this international break. No stop there, is the
Argyle, did they? Are you serious, man?
And Tony says, since Nottingham Forest has been flirting with top four, yet he has got this chip on his shoulder, tipping his nose on royalty top four teams.
Tony, man.
Bro, Tony, mate, what did I tell you? I said it's coming, and when it does, I will be. That sounded absolutely terrible, didn't it, really? That sounded a lot better in my head than it did when I actually said it. So we'll leave that one where it is.
I had input lag laughing at that there, but
yeah. I ain't got enough tissues to do that anyway. So Bargav and Stephanie. Right, guys, big up to everybody. Going to start the real deal in about 5 minutes. So make sure you jump back on, and then we'll have a chat with all the guys and everybody and just do what real deal is. It'll go sort of 2 hours-ish, and then I'll stop it and then sort of start it up again if it's going to go longer like it normally does. So, yeah, big up to everybody. As always, big up to Carl. Cheers for dropping in, mate. I've enjoyed the conversation and another great watch along with you, which we not really took much notice of the game again, but that's what it goes. That's what I like. And keep it real, keep it Yeti. And we're out for now. So take it easy, guys, and we'll see you all later. And the only thing left to say is tatty fucking bye, guys. Tatty fucking bye.